fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome to day one of my Advent project. So, if you haven't checked out the announcement, I will put a link up there to the whip and chat about what I'm doing, and I'm just going to dive in. I don't want to make these videos too horribly long because I have to do one every single day, and that may be daunting. So I'm going to do this one and then we'll see how it goes, and then I may change the format. We'll see. So because it is day one, I'm going to start with section number 1. So I'm going to peel up section number 1 and we'll see what that looks like. I'm going to straighten this one up a bit so that it is a kind of a complete square as much as it can be. And then I'm going to jump in. Let me zoom you in a little bit closer so that you can see what it is that I am doing. And I'm just going to jump in. So I don't need this tray. I'm going to use my little one. And let's see, I will start with you. I'm using these cute little containers. You just squeeze and they open, and then you can pour them out. So, and we'll see how well my glue dots are holding up in this pen, if at all. Doesn't seem like it in that one. Okay, let me try this one. Really? This one either? Oh, you guys, I got you. Oh, there is no glue dot in that pen. So that pen isn't going to work. Okay, let me just refresh this glue dot a little bit. Okay, we'll see if I can get it to work now. Okay, there we go. So, like I said, I don't know how long each of these advents is going to take. I just took this canvas and divided it up into 24 sections. Ooh, I don't want to use that drill. That one has a big extra piece on it. Divided it up into 24 sections as best I could figure, and thought I would do this. It does have quite a few colors in it, so I'm hoping that'll kind of keep you guys guessing, because that's what I wanted, was something that you guys wouldn't guess right away. So I actually thought about doing a mystery painting and doing a mystery advent that way, but you know, you never know what your mystery is going to be, and I would hate to end up getting, not that this one is Christmas themed, but I wouldn't want to get like a, oh, I don't know, a Halloween themed one or something that I ended up doing as a mystery painting for Advent. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but I'm not that big of a fan of Halloween anyway, so I didn't want to end up doing a Halloween one and have that end up being my Advent. Or I've seen people who do mystery paintings and, you know, it ends up being pictures that have a ton of really dark colors. So, you know, a lot of black, a lot of dark blue, that kind of thing, and I didn't want to do that either. So Mr. K. Oh my goodness, you guys, this pen is already giving me fits. Okay, so what color do I want to do next? Let's do the number symbol. Doesn't seem like there's very many drills of any of the colors, but we shall see. So if you guys want to ask any specific questions that I could answer during kind of these little Advent, I guess they're kind of like little mini whip-in chats. So if there's questions you have or whatever tips you want to share, I'm all ears. Whatever you would like to share. I am still working on my list of kind of big projects that I want to do for next year, and kind of trying to figure out my calendar and how I'm going to do these things. I think my problem is I really like doing big diamond paintings, but they take so long to do. I feel like I end up showing people the same content over and over and over, which doesn't feel great. And maybe that's just my own perception of it. I mean, I certainly don't mind watching people working on a big project, so maybe that's just my own kind of bias there, making me think that I have to have other content. I just need to do my own thing, right? I was on Instagram the other day, and there was a bunch of drama, y'all, and I watch it sometimes, but I try not to get involved in it because I don't need any extra drama in my life. I mean, and as far as drama goes, it wasn't that terrible. It was basically someone complaining about someone else. I mean, that's what drama is, right? And the only reason it caught my attention was because I thought, oh, I wonder if I know who that is in reference to, even though they didn't mention any names. Which, the thing is, when you don't mention any names, people like then become just that much more interested in it. So it was entertaining for a few minutes. My husband was asking me, what's going on? Is there more drama? Why are you stuck in your phone? I'm like, yeah, but I'm done now. So I can only deal with it for so long, and then I have to move on. That's why I'm not very good at social media, because it tends to just be a big drama suck. It's nothing but drama and a time suck in a lot of ways, which is not, goodness knows, I don't have enough time for all the things I want to do already, and then I add social media into it. That's why I don't like having social media on my phone. I have a phone that never goes anywhere, that stays in my house, and that is what I keep my social media on. So when I'm at home, I can hop on it and post some things and that kind of stuff. And then I put it down and walk away, because I don't want all that on my phone. I don't want something that I'm going to be tempted to look at. Like, that already drives me crazy when my daughter, comes home and she's walking in the front door with her nose already in the phone. I was like, you literally, oh, and I missed one. You literally just got out of your car and you couldn't wait, 20 feet to get in the house to look at your phone, because she might miss something on TikTok between now and then. So that kind of stuff just drives me crazy. I think people end up missing out more on things that are going on when they're on their phones all the time, because you're not paying attention to what's going on around you. It's like all those people having their phones out to record at a concert. And it's like, why don't you just enjoy the concert? Isn't that why you're there? Or do they just go there so that they can record it and show everybody that's where they were? I mean, that seems kind of crazy to me. If I'm going to go to a concert and pay all that money for tickets and parking and deal with all those crowds, I want to enjoy what I'm doing while I'm there. Of course, I don't enjoy spending lots of time on my phone, so maybe that's part of it as well. So I'm hoping you can't hear all that background noise, because my children are being very noisy today. And I wanted to get this done before everything else started getting busy. So, doesn't look like I made it though. I wanted to do this first one though, also to kind of get a gauge on how long each of these sections were going to take me, because they should be all roughly the same size. Now, some of them may take less time than others, just because you know, maybe I'll be able to do some multi-placing in some of them or something. I can hope anyway. But yeah, I don't know whether this is going to take me 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes to do a complete section. You know, before when I was kind of doing my whip and chats, I just do it based on time. And then when time is up, I just leave off where I am because, you know, obviously I'm working on that project outside of, you know, filming. And so if I come back to it and there's more done or whatever, it's no big deal. Since this isn't really going to be like that, it'll be a little bit interesting to see how it works. So I have been busy getting ready for the holidays. I still need to mail out my Christmas cards. Does anybody else do that? Am I like an old throwback person? I don't actually get very many Christmas cards, but I do send them out. Not very many. Mostly just to family, really, which I guess seems kind of crazy because most of them I see during the holidays, but that's how I've always done it. So my sister makes her Christmas cards. She's so fancy. She makes different ones for all of us, so we all kind of get our own little individual Christmas card. I don't have that kind of patience. So, at least not for making Christmas cards. It seems too fiddly to me, which seems kind of funny now that I think about it because I'm sitting here fiddling with these teeny tiny diamonds, and my sister has tried diamond painting. She does not have the patience for it. So I guess that makes us even. She makes her Christmas cards and does all that kind of stuff, and I do this because I've ended up making several kits for her because she bought some things and thought, oh, I'll get into it. She's very good at needlepoint as well, although she doesn't do it very often anymore. But she got a kit and tried it and actually abandoned it before she even finished the whole kit and gave it to me and said, would you finish this for me? Which I did, even though it was not my favorite because she picked something that had a white background and it was not fun, let me just say. I did not enjoy doing the all white background at all. So I am glad that I finally finished it though. And she loved it when it was done, but it just was not my favorite thing to do. So I feel like all these drills have a little bit of static in them and I don't know why. Okay. I wonder how many colors I'm going to end up having in this one little section by the time I get done. Okay, do I want to do, let's do B. Where's B? Wait, is that a B? It is B. Okay. I'm like looking at it going, it looks like a B, but on my little sheet, on my stickers, I was having a hard time finding it. Gotta say, these B's and R's right next to each other are not my favorite, but I wish sometimes these companies would think about that when they're charting things. Like, I don't know, it's because, you know, the colors, they're just going down the chart in DMC order, and so they don't realize because the symbols aren't right next to each other on the schematic like they are on the canvas itself. But yeah, you'd think they would recognize that. Or is that a one of those things that it costs too much money to have somebody look them over for that kind of thing. I think about that kind of stuff. I read a lot of books. I have a Kindle Unlimited subscription. So I read a lot of books, and I'm constantly, that's a spelling error, that's a grammar error. I just read one that, oh my goodness, there were so many of them. I was like, I should send them some kind of a note and be like, would you like me to proofread this for you? Which I'm probably pickier than most people, or at least I notice those kind of things more being an English teacher and having, I mean, basically spent a bunch of years teaching other people how to write correctly. And then I think, well, they've written a book and I haven't, so maybe I should just keep my mouth shut. So, oh my goodness, I don't know what my children are doing, but they are making a whole bunch of noise. I hope you guys can't hear that. Okay, let's see. Got a few more D's over here. I have, oh, yep, there's some more right there. This is kind of a dark section. Okay, so maybe I'll finish up the light colors before I do. Okay, so I need S and F. Which one of those am I going to see first? F, apparently. Do I even see the S anywhere? Not yet. Okay, it must be, oh, there it is. Joy, I can't believe my brain sometimes. It's like, hey, you're looking for that, so I'm going to skip right over it so you don't ever see it. Oh, and I missed a K down there. Okay, so let me do S's. And then I think I'll do J's and the question mark. And maybe then I'll have enough done. I can kind of see what else I need to do. S, there's one. There's two right here. And there's one right there. Okay, is that all the S's? Yes, okay. Then I will do, let's see, let's do this little slash mark because there's just a couple of those. So 1 and 2. And then I will, whoops, that fell over. Set that back up. N, where is N? Let me do the N's. And then the question mark. Because it looks like there's just one of those. I thought this was going to be a brown. This is kind of a brick red. It's a pretty color. Okay, so there's all the N's. Do a question mark because I have just one of those. And then we'll do Y's maybe? Y, where's Y? Okay, there's Y. And then how many colors do I have left? J, M, R. These are Y's. Okay, one more. I think that's all of them. Okay. Okay, we'll do the J's since that's a lot of them, and that'll leave pretty much then just the dark colors. Okay. I feel like these drills are going together pretty nicely though, so that's good. It's always hard to tell though when you're close up. I think I'm placing them nicely, and then I step away and I'm like, whoa, looks like a drunk person put those on. Speaking of drinking, for our holiday party at work, they have elected to go to one of those wine and paint places, which I don't drink, so that's always not my favorite thing to do because I don't drink. So, but we also always do an ornament exchange. I need to refresh this glue dot again. We also always do an ornament exchange, and so we each kind of try to find a really unusual Christmas ornament, and then we do kind of a blind exchange. Everybody just brings one, and you bring it already wrapped. It gets assigned a number, and then all the numbers go in a hat, and then basically everyone draws out a number, and you get the number of the bag that matches whatever number you drew out of the hat. And it's not like one of those white elephant things where you you know, after somebody opens it, then you can like steal it from them or whatever. I never liked those things. We used to do that at one of the companies that I worked for, and I did not enjoy those because it always seemed like there was one gift that people would end up fighting over, and it's just supposed to be something fun. So I never liked that. Oh my gosh, this pen is going to drive me crazy. Can't believe I picked up that other pen and it doesn't have any wax or glue dots in it. Should have paid more attention before I sat down to start filming, but I don't want to get up and leave in the middle of filming to go take a break and do that, although I may before I get too much further here because this is starting to drive me crazy. Anyway, so the last couple of years I've gotten some really cute ornaments. A lot of us go to like Etsy or somebody's Christmas bazaars, that kind of thing, to find stuff that people have handmade, so it'll be kind of one of a kind. So although I got a notice that says that mine had been delivered, and it has not been delivered. I have not received it yet in the mail. So it was supposed to come, well, it said it was delivered yesterday and it wasn't. So, and it didn't come again today. So if it doesn't come tomorrow, I'm going to have to send something to the person and be like, this is not showing up. I hope someone didn't take it. I'm going to guess it's just the Postal Service being the Postal Service, because everything seems super slow for some reason. Which, I know this is their busy season, but I mean, I just got a notification that it was delivered. It's not that I was expecting it on any certain day or whatever. But if I get a notification that says it's been delivered, then I would, expect that it's been delivered. Of course, I still have some things on my Amazon account that I got months ago that Amazon doesn't show as delivered. So I'm assuming it's probably just some glitch in their system, because nobody ever contacted me and was like, hey, did you not get this? So I guess they figured if I wasn't complaining, they weren't going to bring it up. Okay, so let me fix the K that I missed. And then I have M, which is this color, because I have a lot of M. Apparently there is a lot of M. And then all I will have left is R. And is there a lot of R? What color is that? No. Okay. All right. So let me just dump all of these out and let's see. Let's see if I can do some multi-placing to kind of speed up this process. Because this glue dot does not want to cooperate. And the one in the multi-placer seems to be behaving better. See, I said that, and then it just has to prove me wrong, doesn't it? It's like they go out of their way to spite me. Oops, you said that, and now we're not going to do it just because you said that. Okay. I kind of jump all over the place when I'm diamond painting in a section. Do you guys do that? Or do you like start at the bottom and then just go all the way through? I don't know that there's any rhyme or reason to it other than I do, you know, all of one color, or at least I try to, unless I miss something. And then I have to go back and fix it. Oh, my nose is itchy, you guys. Okay. Going much faster if I can multi-place, so let me try and do that. And I'm getting that lovely, satisfying glue dot pop. I've been lazy the last couple of diamond paintings, and I haven't really, well, I'm going to say I haven't really bothered to load up my glue dots, but I'm also doing some testing with one that I can't really use glue dots with, so I guess it's not just me being lazy, although there's probably part of it. Okay. Oh, now it's going to work. See, I was doing all that complaining, and now it's finally like, oh, well, if you're going to complain, I'm going to work. So obnoxious. I think I'm glad I picked M, though. I thought R was actually going to be more, but I wasn't paying enough attention, was I? Definitely more M in this section than anything else. Okay, get these lined up again. See if I can do some more vertical multi-placing. Do you guys have a preference whether you do vertical or horizontal multi-placing? Do you find one or the other better? I know I have a friend that she much prefers doing the vertical multi-placing, and that drill is substandard, so I'm going to get rid of it. Substandard drills. I don't know that I like doing one or the other better as far as multi-placing goes. I just like being able to multi-place because then that means I'm getting done faster. So, because we all want to diamond paint faster, don't we? Whoa, that slid a long ways. This poured glue, it's a lot more forgiving than double-sided adhesive, sometimes too forgiving. Okay, I think that's all the M's, so now all I have left is R. I didn't finish that container, but that's okay. Okay, and last color is R. Let me take these out. I don't know why I feel like these have static in them. Maybe it's my tray that has static and I need to fix that. And now that I'm getting to the end, my glue dot has decided to work suddenly. Darn thing. And last drill, guys. Ta-da! All right. There is section number 1 of the Advent painting done. And that only took me 30 minutes. Oh my goodness, you guys. Hopefully they don't all take me that long. I'll try to be a little more set up for the next time, but now I know what I'm getting myself into. So there you go. Let me zoom you back out just a little bit here. So, section 1 completed. That's it for today's Advent, guys. I will see you on the 2nd for the next one. Before you go, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you don't miss any future Advent uploads. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching.